There we go. Welcome to my Minecraft Skyblock world. This is the one that I currently have set up, but it's not going to be the one we stay playing on. Because I figure you guys want to see how all of this got started. And so, without further ado, I'm going to save and quit the title. And we're going to start a brand new Skyblock world. New one, and this is going to be called Stream Time. And now we load. Alright, so we start on top of a single tree. And we have Open Computers Manual, which I don't give a shit about. The Digital Guide, which I kind of care about. The Materials in You, which I do care about. The Achievement Book, I definitely care about. We have one torch. The Builder's Wand, which is actually just a stick. We got a piece of bacon, a donut, and one tin nugget. Well, the first thing to do is collect wood. We want to go straight down. Stop. Convert that into that. Make it that. Make it a crafting stand or stable or station, whatever you want to call it. Bam. Spladow. Kabam. Wooden crook. Wooden crook makes it much easier to get saplings, which is the first major goal we're going to need to do. I now own 2, 3, couple saplings here and there. And so I've got 5 saplings now. I'm going to take my thing back, and we're going to dig straight down again. Eventually, digging straight down is going to yield a single dirt block. And we're getting rapidly close to that point. There it is. So now I need to convert all my oak into oak. What? Ah! Well, a minor setback. On. Because we can twerk trees to life. I cannot believe I accidentally threw all of my planks immediately. Alright, there we go. Crafting table is now officially part of the floor. And so yeah, the very beginning is just this. It's use wood. Alright, well I just lost the important part of that, but whatever. We collect wood from trees to make wood planks, which we use to surround all of the other blocks. Let's see here, trying to make this as even as possible. So the other thing that I want to make sure of, and this is just for my own personal taste, I'm going to set up chunk boundaries. So I know for a fact I am 1 block off from the chunk boundary this way. So that's going to be the end of that side. Okay, the first thing that we want to do after we make the platform big enough to support easy access to lots of saplings will be to make a wood barrel. Because the barrel we can then throw saplings into, or we could technically make a set of wooden shears. Though those do not last long. We could use those shears to increase total size of the platform. We're not sure, but we could use those to use the guarantee, essentially, that we'll get something good out of the leaves. More so than we currently can. You guys are going to get used to seeing this at the starting zone. At the start out of this. There we go. go. Let's make another crook so that we can keep getting good stuff. And why don't we go ahead and also make a couple of wooden axes just so that I can... I can only make one right now, but I'll make another one as soon as I have more wood. Oh, there we go. I can make it with this wood. It's nice to have a wooden tool, even if it's just an axe, because we can use that to make... Or we can use that to vein mine, which is to say... I have rebound. So this mod adds in a specific one of these mods is the fact that you can torque a tree, right? Which I'm sure you guys are going to get real tired of hearing me spam that. But the other one is if I hold, for me, it's left alt. For you, it might be something else. I think it starts out as grave, which is like the tilde key. But for me, I switched it over to left alt because that made more sense to me. And so we are currently in the corner of this platform here. We've got enough made now. Enough of a platform that I could actually, in theory, start making my oak barrels to increase my tree capacity. Because I can use oak barrels along with things that I want to compost to make dirt. And so that's just done by... Oop, all right, it's that first. No. It's that first, which makes that. I'm going to make 3 barrels to start. I'm just going to go ahead and put all 3 barrels in the corner here. And, hold on. Actually plant a sapling before I use up all of my saplings here. And I could use a crook to just grab a little bit more here. And I can make 1 more crook. And wait for it. Wait for it. This is the slow part of the stream. Eventually, we're going to be making a lot of really big stuff. And we're going to automate a lot of this process at a certain point. But, first big breakthrough, we have 3 new pieces of dirt. And so begins the laborious process of moving this piece of dirt. Got it. Got it. This is just for my own personal sanity. Let's see here. We want to be 1, 2, 3. Or hold on, actually, hold on. Let's just find the middle block of this whole platform. I can do by doing this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Because there are 16 blocks. It's a 16 by 16 square in a chunk. So now that I know where that is, I can do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2. This block should be dirt. That block should be dirt, and then, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This block should be dirt. And then, this block should be dirt. Not a crafting table. And this block should be dirt. There we go. I'm not going to ask you to understand why I am doing the things that I'm doing. Just understand that it's important. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And all of them are small trees. That's fine. Whoa. I had my fingers just slightly off from where they needed to be. I tried to walk forward and right. I was trying to do that motion right there, and I ended up throwing my axe and walking backwards. Let's see here. I need to place the crafting table again. I will just place it in this corner for now. Even though this isn't a perfect corner. It'll eventually be a good corner. Do that. Let's make... No, that's not what I want to make. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these. Makes 9 crooks. Combine 9 crooks in a crafting table. Oh, you know what? It's not 9 crooks in a crafting table, it's 4 crooks in a crafting table. I'm thinking ahead to hammers. For hammers, it's 9 hammers in a table. It is now officially starting to get dark, which means we can place our 1 torch. Which, in reality, belongs here. This square right here is the exact middle square of the entire thing. Once I've actually fully completed the platform, this is going to be the middle cross square that nothing should be in other than torches. And then this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm off by 1. Let's see here. So this is the middle square. Which means... see here. This should be the... well, I'll just do it like this. I'll do a 4. And then we'll have... 3 down this middle piece here. I'll work on it. I'll figure it out. I'm going to finish out my square blocking for this. Then we'll move on once I actually have a decent idea of what I want this whole place to look like. Another thing that I should do right now is with this set of trees. With this set of trees, I should work on doing this. Silkworms infect the tree. There we go. With the whole bottom and some of the top infected, the whole thing will slowly infect itself. And when the leaves are 100% white, we can break them to get more string. We can convert the string into... we can convert the string into wool and then use the wool to make a bed. See how like just about all the leaves at this point have turned into infested leaves. It's a relatively fast process. Some holdouts though. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and crook. Get me a shit ton of string. Get a couple more things here and here, and then wood. Now, string is very important because on top of being able to use it to make enough wool to make a bed, which I should probably convert my oak into wood. That and that makes a bed, and now I can sleep, which I'm just going to put my bed right here for now. It's not a permanent placement, but it's good for now. Now we can start doing this, but the biggest reason why we want string is to make a string mesh. Okay, we want to make a lot of string meshes. So we're going to convert the rest of this string that I have into string meshes. And you might be wondering, what are those string meshes used for? They're used for sieves. Sieves sift through... they sift through dirt to make stones, to like get cobblestones and seeds and stuff. And then you can convert that into... You can then use a hammer on stone to convert cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand, sand into dust. And then you can use all of those things, gravel, sand, dust, in a sieve to make more, even more, to start getting like metallic ores and stuff like iron. And you can also use water, which you can get from an oak crucible. You can use water to make clay, turn clay into a bucket. Then you can use the bucket along with lava, which you get from a stone or a porcelain crucible, which is a little further away from where we currently are in the progression. I was about to say plot, but there's no plot to Sky Factory. Oh, come on, last tree. There you go. Whoop. Collect all that, and then this is most assuredly going to, yeah, this is going to be the last two pieces on my axe. That's fine. I can use them to make war wood, and I've got another axe. Vein mining is indispensable because it makes gathering materials so much better. You just have to be careful about it because you can accidentally vein mine away something. You also notice this thing on the side here. That's, let's see here. That's just enough inventory. So I can type in sieve here, pull this out, know that I need to, whoa. I can't, it's not gonna, whatever. Basically, I need that there, and there. And then I need sticks, which I don't have sticks. So let's make some sticks. 2, 3, 4, bam. That's gonna make 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I don't have enough slabs. But anyway, we'll make 3 for now, and then we will... Oh, can I make wooden armor? Okay, do that, and then... There we go, 5 sieves. It is important to have these because now I can place them over here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take my... Oh, I have 6 string meshes, so I actually need to make 1 more sieve. I will go back and forth between saying sieve versus sieve, just because I don't know the correct way to say it. If I had named it, I would have just called it a sifter. So that's what you're doing with them. Boom, and boom. We'll convert that and place 4 more things. And I'm going to put this over here. And with my remaining wood, I'm going to finish the platform. Okay, and here. And there we go. So that's a completed platform now. Now I can actually work on by possibly making more barrels, which I need this. What? I can make 3 more barrels if I have the wood. I do. We're going to make 3 more barrels. And we're actually going to move the barrel location over here. Since this corner is kind of our tree zone, we're going to place the barrels over here for now. Alright, and let's start filling this up again, because I've got 4 saplings out there already, so I technically don't need the rest of these saplings, because I can still get everything that I need out of what I currently have available to me. We're going to convert all these saplings into... Oh, hey! Hello, Danny Star, thank you for following. Been a while since I've heard that sound. You usually don't either have the sound on, or we're playing on a device that means that I don't have that sound coming through my speakers. But thank you very much, Danny Star, for following me on Twitch. I don't know how often I'll come back to playing the Minecraft game, but we will play it whenever I feel like it, and it's kind of been my obsession lately. I have my own single-player Sky Factory that I've been playing on. This is also single player, so I don't know why I felt the need to make the distinction other than the fact that this is going to be the one that I use specifically for while I'm streaming. If I knew how to set up a server that didn't require me to spend a bunch of money on an actual hosted server, I did it again. I would look into making a server, but I haven't. Also, if I had a better computer, I could think about that. Though, to my credit, I did just buy more RAM. I just haven't gotten it yet. But anyway, let's see here. Let's grab up our dirt. And it's time to show you why dirt is so important and why we need the sieves. So I put the dirt in here, and it's nice because you can put all the dirt in at once, and it converts all that dirt into a bunch of useless stuff and some not useless stuff. These stone pebbles can be converted to cobblestone. I need a lot more dirt. So I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to populate this entire platform with dirt. Maybe not like the whole platform, but like I'm gonna make this platform my tree making platform. I'm going to place this over here. Just drop everything in there for now. Eventually we'll have an actual storage system, but for now that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take that. I want this. I'm going to use my cobblestone and some sticks. All of the cobblestone that I've got, or most of the cobblestone that I've got, to make 2 stone axes, because that's going to speed this entire process up by a lot. I need this. I need this. I need my tools, and I'll hang on to the cobblestone and the stone pebbles. The rest of this I don't. Well, I'll need the compressed crooks, and the regular one. There we go. So that's my inventory, and we're going to, for the next little while, just make more wood and trees. I can't tell if all of the trees are up. Nope, that one's not. Come on. There we go. Whoop. Having a compressed crook makes this so much easier. I am going to use up the remainder of this wooden axe before I move over, just so that it doesn't continue taking up storage space in my chest. The goal of this entire process right now, however, is to convert as much of this wood into planks and extend a platform out. I do have a grid pattern that I follow when I make these things. So you'll note that I'm going to start here and turn. And I'm going to make my other platform on the other side of this bridge. The problem right now, however, is that it's almost nighttime. I do have a bed set up, so that's not a problem. The problem that comes from this is that I definitely need to sleep because I only have the one torch. And I'll only have the one torch until I have enough... I always forget that technically sprinting is enough to get these things to grow, which is nice. Okay, it's officially nighttime. We gotta sleep. Our stone axe is not only faster, but more durable than the wooden one. Let's place our... for that, and then we're gonna start making more dirt as well. And eventually, the placement of items into barrels will get automated by using item conduits. And technically, before the item conduits, we will use just item pipes, or transport pipes, which are like a really cheap version of conduits. But before then, we need to continue building. Because I'm going to move, like, the bed, the sieves, the barrels, and everything onto this island that I'm building now. Speaking of, let's convert more wood. Yeah, I'll move the crafting table and all of the stuff, including storage, onto this island. Onto this part of the island, I should say, this platform. And then I'll convert that entire other platform over there into a tree factory. We won't be able to automate trees anytime soon because we don't even have metal yet, but I like to keep things organized and I like to keep individual platforms for individual tasks. Okay, so now I need to fill that in. In fact, I'm going to make a tool to help me fill that in using dirt. With that 6 dirt, we're going to very rapidly convert that into cobblestone. I just realized you won't know who I am because my Twitch name is different to my Discord. Oh, is this Daniel from D&D? Stone wands. Not the best wand in the world, but a valuable tool to start out with. Alright, hey man. Welcome out to the stream. Probably super late for you right now, because it's like 8 o'clock for me. The stone wand is nice because even though it only does like a 4-block radius, or radius isn't the right word, but you know what I mean, like a 4 or 5 block length. It's still a hell of a lot faster than placing all of these blocks individually. I am out of blocks now, though, and I'm almost out of wand. Well, welcome out to the stream. This is the channel that I normally do my stream stuff on. I suppose you probably found me just because you decided to look up my username from Discord. It's 2 a.m. I can't sleep, so Minecraft is cool. Yeah, I like the modded Minecraft stuff. Sorry, taking a sip of my drink. I'm a big fan of Minecraft in general. I always have been, always will be. I continued to enjoy it, like, even into its cringiest days, just because I love the concept of the idea. And you can't cringeify a concept. It's just a really good idea. So I ended up sticking with it. And continued to enjoy Minecraft. continued to enjoy Minecraft for several years, even though most people didn't. And after what was it called? Fortnite came out. Suddenly people were a-okay with Minecraft again. Like, everybody was on that Minecraft train. It was kind of interesting to watch how, now that all of the kids moved from what they were doing onto, moved from Minecraft to, technically they moved to Roblox first, and so there was kind of a cooldown period. But the cringiness of the popularity of Minecraft kind of fell to the wayside once bigger stuff like Fortnite started getting big, and that allowed games like Minecraft to come back and continue to be enjoyed by the masses, free of any ridicule that you might get for playing Minecraft. Which, once again, I never fully understood, but I don't claim to. But with that, we can now start moving islands. So let's start picking up everything. The bed is going to be here. Oh, that's too close to the edge. Because eventually I'm going to establish fences and walkways and stuff, but currently I haven't. Can I rapid? Yeah, I can vein mine those barrels. Sweet. Barrels are going to move over here. They're going to be in one corner. And sieves are going to be in the other. Gonna go over here. Could you possibly imagine why I might have wanted to be a dungeon master with this much, like, I do so much, like, forward planning when it comes to playing Minecraft. It's all about organization. It's all about making sure that things are, like, in the right place at the right time. But with that, I actually want to convert, let's see here. 1, 2 to that part, and then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, bam, 1, 2, bam. And I have 6 pieces of dirt, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there. I can only fill 2 of those holes. So don't fall down the others or you'll die. You'll die to death. Pick up all the stuff in the chest, move the chest. Oh, we should probably also move the crafting table. And what I can do is I can establish a crafting base in the corner here. And I can do that by placing the chest right there, the crafting station in front of it, and now I have access to the chest via the crafting station. So I can start storing all of my unneeded blocks in there. I won't need the stone wand for a while. I don't need any of this. I might need the silkworms in a bit, but for now I'm going to put them away. All I need to focus on is making a shit ton of dirt. Which means just going over here, grabbing up a bunch of leaves and turning them into saplings. And just mass producing dirt. First off, enough to fill this island, which was just going to be one more batch from my barrels currently, which I'll go ahead and set up. And then the rest of it is because I need a bunch of stone. Because as soon as I can start making a, as soon as I can establish a cobblestone generator, this gets so much easier for me. One, two, three. Is there an uneven gap here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. It's in there. Fuck! Well. I told myself not to fall. I did it anyway. And now my consequence is to sneeze. Alright, well. That's not the end of the world. I just need to... Come on. I'm going to use you really quick. Where did that wood go? And it's nighttime. I didn't lose anything major other than maybe my stone axes. That's kind of a not fun time. But I can recover from that. Whoop. Okay, 2 compressed crooks we'll have to do for now. I really needed a compressed crook before I take it. Whoa. Before I take down this monster. See, that used up all of my hunger bar. It didn't break my crook, but it used all of my hunger bar just to do all of that. But now I've got more saplings than I could possibly ever need. Okay, we should actually convert some of this into... We should convert some of this into dirt. And then... Because I've got a bunch of saplings now. At least you haven't vein mined the floor beneath you. I did that the first time I ever played. I vein mined the floor out beneath me, and then, you know, that's not fun. Especially if you've replaced the starting block. So you respawn, and you just die repeatedly forever. So let's use these 6 blocks really quick to get enough stone to make some more axes, and then we can start breaking down, oh, did I save any of my stones? Oh, I saved some cobblestone, that works. I need sticks first. Hold on. First off, let's drop the useless stuff in there, and move back over to the wood. Yoink. Okay. Okay. We're good for now. There we go. 3 axes. So now we can start taking down some of this wood. Yeah, vein miner's a dangerous tool to use in Sky Factory. Like, it's a nice tool to have, but it's dangerous. It is quite possibly the most dangerous tool that you could possibly own on a Sky Factory world. But with this 6 wood, I can, or this 6 dirt, I can fill these 2 holes and finish off the whole square. Then I just need to run around twerking my ass off, and then maybe Cardi B will want to drug me for money. Because I'm going to be rolling in it. Yeah, by the way, you technically don't need to twerk. Sprinting also works. And so when you have a large farm like this, it's actually faster just to sprint around. I have my animations turned. In fact, let's see here. Can I turn my animations up? I cleaned out my computer earlier today, and it's showing a considerably better time. Like I went in and just took a can of sprayable air and just sprayed out the inside of my computer, and good lord is it better. Like, it runs so quiet now, and it runs so much better than it was running. I feel so bad because my computer just, like, when I look back on it now, it sounded like it was dying. And it probably was. Based on what it was before. What was I doing? What was I looking for? Why did I go into this menu? Run, Forrest, run. Oh, I remember. I remember what I was doing. See here. I want to go to video settings. Particles, all. Because now you can see the little green sparkles that show up on the trees. Oh, I'm in a tree right now. The little green sparkles that you see that go off every now and again, those are from me running around and, like, slowly increasing the yield of this stuff. Let's see here. I've got axes, I've got silkworms. I need crooks now. I am out of crooks. Do 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 do. Oh, there it is. I was like, 16 should convert to 4 compressed compressed crooks. Why am I off by 1? Okay, so let's see here. With full hunger. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on. I can get there. Bam. And then just boop. Not vein mining this. Not vein mining my nerd pole. Just get rid of that. And oh, I am very hungry. I should establish a potato farm as fast as I can. And those who scoff at my potato farm have no understanding of the vast power of the potato in Minecraft. You don't even need animals if you have a potato farm. Potatoes give almost as much as a steak back when they're cooked. Okay. We've got enough material now to where we could really start dirting this up. So I think I'm going to complete my square here, and I'm gonna have 9 barrels. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And that very conveniently converts directly over to having 3 extra sieves. I don't have enough string to finish those sieves off by giving them a mesh, but I will in a minute. Because now I am in full-on creation mode. So, Let's store all of this, and we're going to organize my inventory. I need this. I need this. I need these. I don't need the pebbles on me. I need some oak saplings, but I can hang the rest of the oak saplings up in here. So I need them later. I do need silkworms because I need string. So we're going to convert the remaining... We're going to convert the next batch of trees into silkworm trees. Oh, I'm stuck. Can't run that way anymore. Let's go to the middle. You know what? Let's stop running and just twerk. I can stand still and twerk. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on. Actually, let's clear path to the outside so that I can better infest these trees. Also, there might be like a half-second delay between like what's happening on screen and what I'm saying. That's because I'm using my capture card right now. Even though I'm currently streaming directly from the PC, somehow running PC visual through the capture card makes running this game smoother than if I were just playing directly from the screen capture. Because apparently screen capture is a lot harder for my computer to do in comparison to using the capture card. I guess it kind of makes sense because it's offloading some of the graphics processing to the card itself rather than just my internal memory. But generally speaking, it makes no fucking sense why I would need that. It's so quiet. I have music turned on just in case, you know, what's his name? The guy that made the Minecraft music decides that his immortal spirit decides to grace us with a song or two. I mean, I could play my own music. But most people don't like my music. Okay, with this batch of string, we should, in theory, not have to ever make string again. This should be literally all the string I could possibly ever want. Because by the time that I want more string, I'll have a mob farm. In the meantime, I need to make 1, 2, 3 string meshes. And so now I can boop, boop, boop. And just come through here and take all this out. Replace it with some saplings. All right. Let's see here. Let's do dirt. Drop what I've got here in here. Pull out all my stone bits. Convert them into cobblestone. Make a furnace. And let's work on lighting this bitch up. So we want to put 1 piece in there. I think 2 pieces in there, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Because 1 charcoal will convert, should have enough heat to produce 8 pieces of more charcoal. And those 8 more pieces of charcoal should be able to convert the remainder of that wood that I just put in there into some serious work. In the meantime, we want to convert, or we want to make a stone hammer. I need sticks. Stone hammer. And the first things we really want to make with this, as much as I would love to start trying to collect ore, we need to make dust out of, we need to convert it to dust, turn it into enough porcelain, which I can only get by technically collecting, I need to collect, bone meal by, sieving dust as well. But we need to make clay to make a barrel. Or not barrel, but I need clay to make a, I'm blanking on it now. To make a bucket. Clay to make a bucket, and then a bucket to make... I can use clay to make bricks, bricks to make a bucket, bucket to collect water and lava. I can technically make an infinite water source at that point. Then I can use the clay to make to get porcelain clay, which converts into a crucible, and then I can start producing lava. Once I have a lava and a bucket of water, I can start making my my actual thing that I want to make. There we go. So that should get me 64 cobblestone, or 64 charcoal. In the meantime, I need more stone axes, because I ran out of them. To get rid of the remainder of this wood, and convert it back into trees. So that I can start producing just all of the dirt. I could also quite possibly make a tinker's, like, builder and all that stuff, and start making a tinker's tool, because the tinker's tool will be better for me than everything that I've used up to this point. Because I can just, you know, feed the tinker's tool more, like, if I make it with flint, I can feed it a flint, and it gives it all of its health back and stuff. Don't mind me, I'm growing trees by running in circles. Let's see here. What did I... Oh, I need more crooks. I was out of crooks. And let's convert those into something that has literally like an ounce of extra durability. Let's convert more sticks into crooks. Did I hear Minecraft music? Oh, it is quiet, but it's there. Vein mining takes a lot of hunger. And we'll be doing a lot of vein mining for a while, because once we get a, once we actually have a working cobblestone generator, all we're going to be doing is taking out, like, entire stacks of cobblestone and breaking it down. And at first, that'll require, why am I blanking on the word now? Vein mining, and then eventually it'll require crafting and compressing a bunch of stuff. Let's see here, I need axe. Let's do a quick run with all of this. I have not replaced those saplings, so I should do that first. Get my 11 stack out and replace the saplings on this island over here. That's not all of them. I need more. I really didn't want to break another stack, but whatever. Maybe I don't have to. Whoa. There we go. And now I can use all the remainder of this to convert it to dirt to stone, and the process continues as I have described it in the past. But having this many saplings makes it much easier on me. So I haven't found the perfect number of barrels to where you could technically just sit here and do this all day. And I never will, because by the time that you actually figure out the number of barrels, you could probably just, you know, move over and do something else. Because now I gotta wait for this to complete. And done. And done. And now they'll slowly complete as I go to them. Oh, I must have zigzagged, not stacked. I'll zigzag this time and just keep it consistent, even though it'll take it a second longer than normal. There we go. We are almost out of daytime. It's nighttime. I've got literally enough time to place this, and then I need to skedaddle to the bed. Because until I light all this up, right at like 6:45-ish in-game, which you can see the in-game clock in the top left there. Right at around 6:45-ish, all hell breaks loose. Okay, got 36 pieces of dirt. Let's go on a mass sieving spree in an attempt to make enough cobblestone to where I can actually get something useful. Okay, so let's see here. Whoop, 16 cobblestone and what? 15 cobblestone with 1 pebble left over. Let's take out the hammers and start breaking this down. So really quick, I want to see what it takes to make porcelain clay. So, porcelain clay is bone meal and clay. I get clay by putting, I know how to get clay. I don't need to worry about that. Bone meal, however, I sieve from dust with a string mesh. And I got a 20%, there's a 20% chance for the drop rate on it. which goes to 23 if I have a flint stiffened mesh, which I would get flint from sieving gravel. But we're not going to sieve gravel. We're just going to sieve cobblestone, or just going to sieve the dust. So I place all of this cobblestone, and then boop, now it's gravel. And we repeat the process. Almost makes like a weird song as you're placing the blocks. And then dust in the sieve. I got 3 pieces of bone meal. I did get enough iron to make an iron piece, an iron ore thing. Uh-oh. My computer's... There we go. my Minecraft froze for a second. Sometimes it does that. It still does that sometimes. Let's make 2 more chests. And place them here. And put that in there. And now we got to make more cobblestone. So I need my crooks. Need my axe. Probably gonna need another axe if I can get it. Might make sense for me to sieve some stuff just to get flint, so that I can make a flint head hatchet for Tinker's Construct. Speaking of Tinker's Construct, we should make the rest of those tools. So at Tinker's, I need a stencil table, which I need to make a part, which I'm missing. Why is it being specific? It shouldn't have to be specific. I guess technically I am missing those parts. Because they weren't directly in my inventory. There we go. I was gonna say, it should just be using ore to redirect to make a bunch of stuff. Do that. Stencil table. I need a part builder. Part builder. I need a tool. Oh, there's a lot of things named tool. Not a tool forge, but a tool station, which is a crafting table. Make a crafting station. Put a stencil on top. Now it's a tool station. So I've got part builder, stencil table, tool station. Stencil table, part builder, tool station. And I placed them in a line like this because when you click on it, you can always just scroll through what other things you have attached. I should also make a stencil chest. Pattern chest. I put on the end here, and now I have access to pattern chest. I need to make more stencils. So we're going to do this. Just make a whole bunch of them. And then go to the stencil table. Place them there. To make a hatchet, I need the axe head pattern. I need a tool rod pattern. And I need a binding pattern. And I can actually make 2 of these already. Because I need the binding in wood. Bam. And now I got some wood shards that I can just put here. Tool rod. Bam. And then the axe head we're going to make out of flint. Should I make it out of stone? I'm not sure yet. And we're going to deposit that stuff in there. Patterns go in the pattern chest. And let's get back to our dirty deeds. That's going to be our starting path to creating. That is a lot of wood. How many saplings did I just create? A lot. Yeah, 2 stacks in that single go. Yeah, that's gonna break my axe, right? Yeah, there's more than 24 pieces of wood in that stack. That was a monster of a tree. Okay, let's finish our hatchet, and then we can work on the rest. Yeah, it's quiet. I'm gonna find my own music. 1 second. Pardon me while I work on... Let's see here. Where is my... There it is. Radio. So this is a project I'm working on. I was going to make a radio station. I currently have 32 songs on this playlist. Ooh, that is loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit. This is going to get me content ID'd, but I don't care. Back to game. And now we've got some music. This is the actual music I listen to. Such nice music for this, for just, you know, dirting up some dirt. Can't I technically, without having to sieve, just do that and, yeah, make flint? I'll just do that for now. It's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot faster if I'm just trying to get flint. I need this, the part builder. Oh, I keep placing that in the wrong spot. Flint axe head, and then I need the binding and the tool rod. Go to the tool station, find my hatchet. Bam. 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 Flint hatchet. Now I can start taking down some of these trees. With a bit more impudence. Because repairing the hatchet is a hell of a lot easier than trying to repair, than trying to make a new, stone hatchet every time that I wanted to make something. Just spam on that bar. Spam it. It's nighttime. Quick, make a beeline before any mobs spawn. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try to run. I like this song. This is actually off of the Sonic Mania soundtrack. A good chunk of the extraneous music for Sonic Mania was done by Hyper Potions, which is the name of this band. To my knowledge, Hyper Potions is actually just two dudes that got together and decided that they wanted to make music together, and so they started making music. And it turned out it was pretty rad. So yeah, I want to take 32 of that and some sticks. Now we're just going to go ahead and make enough torches that I don't need torches anymore for a little while. Bam. Do I still have my grid pulled up? I do. Here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boop. 1, 2, boop. And one in the corner. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, boop. There we go. And then, if I stand here, and here, boop, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. That is the perfect torch placement for exactly one chunk of Minecraft. I like this song. I like all these songs. I'm going to say that for every song that pops up on this list. I was the one that made it. Though this is not just like, this isn't just a playlist of my favorite songs. This is a playlist of a very specific feeling genre in my mind. Because I was trying to make a genre-defining radio station for YouTube whenever I made this list. And I eventually will, I just haven't finished it yet. I'm not going to post anything on it until... do that in the middle of this one. There we go. Now both platforms are lit up. The pathway in between is not. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Bam, bam. That's going to be that for now. I need to make more crooks. Of course I do. A D&D travel montage? Oh yeah, I could feel it. Like, you know, your journey's taking you very, very far away from home if you were like a homeward character. Like, your character really doesn't do much other than just stay at home and enjoy themselves, and suddenly, like, they're being whisked away on a journey they never asked for. But, like, they're not only they didn't ask for it, but simultaneously, as they go on their journey, they're realizing all the things they missed by staying at home. You have to remember, I write books in my spare time. So this shit just happens in my brain. Hey, well, there's probably never going to be a chance that you come and visit Alabama, but if you do, you gotta try the Ghost Train Kettle Sour Kaleidoscope. It is great. It is a berry-based, I'll read it out for you. Ghost Train Kettle Sour is a true-to-style ale that is naturally soured right here in Alabama using a healthy culture of lactobacillus. Oh, well, I guess if I'm going to play my own music, I don't need Minecraft to play music. Where's my master volume for that? Just turn that off. Actually, I need sound from that, but music is off. There we go. Done. Done. Back to game. Let me now back to reading my beer. Using a healthy culture of lactobacillus. After souring, the beer is fermented on heaps of wild berries, leaving this beer tart and refreshing. No snozberries, cloudberries, or wangdoodles were harmed in the making of this beer. Crisp. I don't know which one I like more. I don't know if I like this or if I like my blood orange ale that I have more. They're both delicious. Right, I came here to make, I'm just gonna make this many fucking things. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. It is. It's really good. Okay, I cannot, in fact, make 64 crooks. I can try, but I will fail. Let's clear out some inventory space so I can just hold all these crooks for a second. They're just so cheap to make, I make them in bulk. I wish I could make a double compressed crook. Did I? Oh, there's 1, 2 more crooks, but let's see here. Let's make one more so I can 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll be enough crooks for now. Just put them all over here for a second. Oh, I just realized there were. I just realized there were 2 more in my hotbar. Whatever. Okay, got all that. I need some oak saplings, and that's all I need. I'm ready to take on the forest. Not much of a forest this time around. I'll work on that. See, my hands just work better on a keyboard and mouse than they do on thumbsticks. My thumbs are not accurate, but my fingers are. Because I don't need to turn left and right smoothly if I can aim left and right very smoothly. I've never needed to walk a little slower, generally speaking. And if I do, in games like this, I can just hold shift. Yeah, it's modal, but it's better than nothing. Also, if I hit F7, you will see that anywhere that would normally be a spot for spawning, like if I click this right now. Oh, there we go. So if there are no torches in the middle, this area becomes a spawn zone for mobs. But if I place the torches here, even just one torch in the middle is technically enough, but I put them in all four corners just so that it's evenly spaced. But I have it set up in such a way that I can now technically work through the night without worry of monsters on my tiny little island. I do have to worry about hunger, though. That's still a very real problem. Work's just about done. Switch over to a new one. And we'll use the night to work on the saplings, because I don't think I can grow more trees during the night. But rather than wasting this time doing that, because if I can get to second day, I can in fact produce water in my barrels, which would be nice. Maybe not right now, but eventually it would be nice to have water in the barrel so I can start making my. Before I start filling this up, I should probably, you know, replant my my grass, my trees on my plants here. Also, I can take care of that grid if it gets annoying. I have it up because that keeps me in line with where my chunks are. I try to keep everything in a single chunk, or if I'm going to make a multi-chunk area, I try to make it as far out on the outskirts as possible, and in such a way that there are pathways to that chunk from every other direction. Let me know if you don't like the music. I can change it. I have the music playing because I like it, and it keeps me from being bored while doing this arguably very slow part of Sky Factory. Bump my microphone. Is that the kids, like, hooray from the grunt birthday party? By the way, the grunts are design genius because they're wholly unique as far as enemies go. When it comes to video game enemies, they're wholly unique in how they were made. Like, they're just... Nobody really ever thought about, like, grunt... Like, how to describe this? Like, a lot of the enemies in Mario, right? Goombas withstanding because they're walking mushrooms. But even then, they're walking fucking mushrooms. They have a real-world equivalent. I forgot. Can't I technically use silkworms to do this as well? Yes, I can. I most certainly can use silkworms for this. Alright, well, I don't have enough to make more than what I've got out here already. Unless I've got more silkworms. And I wonder why nobody's showing up to this riveting content. Of me just making dirt. I promise this shit gets interesting after a couple minutes of this. It's just, I gotta get past the dirt phase of my Sky Factory life. Because the whole fun of Sky Factory is automation. This is my from humble beginnings moment. Okay. Let's place all this stuff. I got a lot of cobblestone out of that. I got 64 cobblestone plus some. Bam, 64 cobblestone. Plus 6 more. Okay, that should be good for at least a little while. So the first thing that I want to do with this cobblestone is I want to take the 64 cobblestone that I have and convert it into dust and try to sieve enough to make my porcelain clay. I need 8 bone meal total. And I'm going to put the bone meal in my inventory, in fact. Oh, I'm not going to have a strong enough hammer. Can I make a wooden hammer? Is that a thing? Yes, I can. Okay. That makes life easier. I'm just going to make a shit ton of wood hammers then. I can make a compressed wooden hammer. That actually makes things easier for me. So let's see here. I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And boop, boop, bam, 9 hammers. Nope. Compressed wooden hammer. Finally, me show fan art. Hey, Venomous Pup. Welcome out to the stream. And now I can convert this into... No, kind of... So now I just have to do the 7. Now I can't vein mine this, unfortunately, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I just take my compressed wooden hammer to it, and it converts it back into usable blocks. And then sand into compressed sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And see, now that I'm doing it as compressed things, I'm doing it a lot faster. And then I make a heavy sieve. See here? Heavy sieve is... bam. And another string mesh. And I'm going to place this guy just by himself over here. Because I'm only ever going to use one heavy sieve at a time, because you can't do multiple heavy sieves. You can only do one heavy sieve at a time. But I just take this and I place it in here, and suddenly I'm getting myself a lot more stuff. Look at Discord. Let's see here. Where's my Discord? Discord. Loading. There's Discord. Let's see here. This is done. No. I need to go to this one. Oh, wow. That's really good. That's really, really good. You did a good job with that, buddy. And then just with this, with the remainder of this. Did I break mine? No, I didn't break. Okay. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way with this stuff. I'm so close to having it. Actually, no. That is literally enough. And it's literally enough dust as well, which means I now need to make an oak, heavy oak barrel. Or an oak crucible, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just make 6 oak crucibles. 6. Boom. It was an apology for what for what I did to you in CPQ. Looks good, man. You should be proud of that. Just gonna place these, I guess, alongside these 9 barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yoink, 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 yoink. This will be enough. So these crucibles are now enough to make a, or these crucibles will make me water, and then I drop the dust in the water, and I'll have more than enough dust to make all the clay that I need to make both buckets, the water, and a crucible that can actually convert stone into lava. If I can get 1 lava, 1 water, a glass, which is easy to make, and 6 cobblestone, I will make a cobblestone generator. So that is the goal for at least the end of the stream. Best drawing I've done officially yet. It's really good. If you keep it up, that'll be like, you'll be really, really good at that. Like, you're already better than me at drawing. You should definitely not give up on your art. It is a really cool thing. Let's see here. Where did I... Okay, I need compressed these. And I used up all of the... That's right, I used up all the saplings because there's technically more saplings in these trees. I just gotta crook them down. Come on, grow! Grow, you fucking sapling! Oh, I love this song. I swear they grow faster just from running. Yeah, they grow faster from running. Put the rhino armor on that game you used to play. Oh yeah, what was the name of that? The Surge. I really liked the Surge when I first started playing it, but it suffered from the same problems that I had with the other game that company made. It's just surface level, it's cool, but any further down than surface level, and it just became either became annoying or like unoptimized in some way. Because I've owned both of those games, and they're just, it's a company that's trying to make cheap knockoff Dark Souls games was all they were doing. And they were not bad, it's just, when compared to Dark Souls, they were not good either. Like, I could see what they were trying to do, they just weren't doing it well. I probably don't need to even turn all of this into this, because I just need... Anything you want in particular? Could you draw my Minecraft character here? See him right there? Could you draw him not as a Minecraft character, but as an actual stone golem? I've always been fascinated with golems, and so that's my skin. In fact, I'll do an F5 so you can see a better look. There's his back. And there's his front. And you'll see him every time that I pause as well, or like go into the inventory so you can see him there. Oop. And I need dust. Because as soon as these finish converting the solid volume into fluid volume, I can place my things in them. May need a screenshot, but that's good for now. I'm going to check Daniel's messages. He messaged me several things. Oh, they took pictures of their conversation. That's what it was. This is the back and forth between their characters, Viola and Callum. There we go. I'm gonna start with these two, because each of these should give me 4 clay. And I think I need 1 more just to get enough to do what I want to do. So let's see here. First things first, I need to look up bucket. Bucket. Unfired bucket is just 3 clay. So I need 2 buckets. Okay, so I am going to need 1 more dust. Do I want like fantasy or anime / comic? Let's go fantasy. I have to break it on my own. Let's go fantasy. That sounds interesting. And now let's grab the bone meal out. If we do bone meal and that, we make porcelain clay. And 7 porcelain clay is enough to make an unfired crucible. Now I just need to fire both of the buckets and the crucible. And I am well on my way to making a cobblestone generator. I am gonna need 1 more big dump of dirt though, because that's what I use to make the other stuff. Okay, got it. Be a moss Iron Man suit, I'm calling it. That's not too terribly far from what it is. The main difference is that the body's made of stone, not metal. Okay, so let's see here. So I've got my crucible, which I'm gonna place right here on top of this torch. Trust me, it actually needs to be on top of that torch if I want it to actually convert to liquid, or the liquid to something else. And there's literally just enough left to make an infinite water pool. So now I need to take, let's see here, just that. And we're going to place it, let's see here. Well, let's place it next to my bed. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Bam. And bam. Infinite water pool. Primitive iron suit, man suit, got you. Okay, I need my crooks and stuff now. Because I need to go on a massive harvesting spree. The likes of which this world has never seen. Let's combine some crooks. Combining crooks is technically better than just using them up until they die. It's not always the viable option, but it is better than letting the crook die instantaneously. Has it repeated any songs? When you're gonna draw a rhino with the mouth stretched, you're gonna draw me as Ace Ventura in the fucking rhino suit. You know what? That would probably look better as like a centerpiece, but whatever. I typically try to keep the center of my platforms. Oh, that's a lot of leaves. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's get to it. I need to eat before I try to take down this tree. There we go. This is gonna use up this whole thing, isn't it? Half of it. Used up almost exactly half of it. There were 45 pieces of wood in that big tree. I need to get more flint. My axe is about to break. Don't get me wrong, it's done a good job. It's just not... It's not unbreakable, and I need a lot more wood, as it turns... Or I need a lot more stone, as it turns out. Once I make my cobblestone generator, I'll be able to make as much flint as I want, because it'll be basically free. I'm just so close to doing what I need to do. Up. Gotta keep building. Hey, Dangful. Welcome out to the stream. Just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much, Dangful. Danugful. I'm dangerously close to being done with this. We will have a cobblestone generator by the end of the stream tonight. Probably earlier than that. Yeah, that's all of that, so let's just get the rest of this dirt out. It's a stupid name, but it's Daniel. Oh, hey Daniel. You just keep showing up everywhere, don't you? You're always up super late, dude. That's at least 16 pieces of cobblestone that I can make. Probably more. Yeah. 32 pieces of cobble. We're dangerously close. Let's see here. So the first thing that I'll need to do is I need to convert 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So 4 into that's going to make a lava block. I'm ever present and yeah, immortal. And yeah, insomnia is in my is an ass. Oh, can I see my reference? There's your reference, dude. And once more, right there's the back. There's the front. There's the front without a block. Okay, I need to convert one of these blocks of cobblestone into sand. And then turn it to glass. This is going to take a while, this part right here. Because it has to convert all the solid that you see there into liquid. What else can the crucible make lava out of, I wonder? Oh, second day. Which means all of these things are going to be filling up with water. That's useless to me, but I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let them all fill up just so that they're there. Wait, can I look up to the sky and eat? Wasn't that a thing? This mod pack? Yes, it was. Whenever it's raining, you can look up at the sky and it fills your hunger. I don't know how long it lasts. If I remember correctly, I don't think it's that long, but there we go. These crucibles don't fill up as fast. But anyway, what other ways was there to make lava? Squeezer or fluid tank is what they say. But you can definitely make it with a crucible. Alright, thunderstorm means I'm going to bed. Generally speaking, yeah, once you sleep in Minecraft, the rain goes away. My ferrets are acting up. Well, technically, these crucibles are supposed to be full of wood, or supposed to be full of water, so I'm going to let it be. The other pieces are kind of useless to me. But I am going to make more clay, because I could always use more clay. Boop, 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 boop. Never know when you're going to need clay. Also, I've got iron ore pieces here. And that's it. So I can convert these iron ore pieces into iron ore chunks, craft them into that, and then throw them in there, and that'll cook up 3 iron ingots. I'm getting there. Once this converts all of that cobblestone into lava, we'll be able to really finish this project and get our cobblestone generator going. Just organizing inventories, sorting things to make sure that I have a full thing here. Okay. We've got our 3 iron ingots. Don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, because I'm definitely not making a bucket yet. Not until I have 6 iron ingots and can make 2 buckets, and then I can just basically infinitely create things, which is nice. Sending you 3 rough drafts. All right. Let's see here. Oh, look, CPQ responded. I'll keep that minimized now so I can quickly pull it up whenever you're ready. Ex nihilo. Well, while that's doing that, there's no reason why we can't just keep going at the trees, I guess. I can take some of this extra cobblestone. I need to save 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But let's convert some of this extra cobblestone into gravel so that we can make more flint. You made them? All right, give me a second. And... oh. It's a bit hard to see, but it looks pretty cool. I like the one on the left a lot. I like the one on the left a lot. Let's see here. I don't think that's anything on my screen. Shouldn't be, at least. But anyway, let's convert this into flint. And then we can use the tool station to get our axe back up into working shape. And then I need crooks galore. All of the crooks. There we go. Want some more crooks. Aw, my ferret sneezed. I need to take them to the vet soon. I haven't done that yet. They were there. Did you post something new? Are you saying which one did I like? I liked the one on the very far left. we go. And lava. Water. Crafting table. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Cobblestone generator. And then if I make another chest, if I place the cobblestone generator down with a chest on top of it, it will slowly generate cobblestone automatically. And so, what that really means for me is the tree farm and these barrels are significantly less needed, and I need a significantly larger number of meshes. Though what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to try and make flint meshes as quickly as possible. Okay, there we go. That's enough cobblestone to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the rest of it away. No, I don't want to make a chisel. And compressed cobblestone. So the next goal will be to surround that thing in iron, I believe. So let's see here. Cobble. So cobblestone generator surrounded in iron makes a tier 2, which doubles the output. The output and the storage can output to an inventory above or a hopper below. And then the diamond tier makes every 10 ticks. Blaze rod tier is every 5 ticks, and emerald tier is every tick. So you can make some serious cobblestone if you do that. But our first goal is going to be to make enough cobblestone to make a cobblestone every tick. Or not every tick, but every 10 ticks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the first part of that is going to be to start sieving through some flint to try, or sieving through this to get enough flint and iron pieces to make some flint stiffened mesh and other things. Let's see here. Put that up. That should be. I should have enough iron in both locations now to make another iron ore chunk, which we process. And I have enough. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4 makes a flint stiffened mesh. I'm actually going to replace the heavy sieve because we're going to be doing a lot more heavy sieving here in a minute. I want to hang on to this, and I want to hang on to that. The rest of that I don't care about. And just in that time, we've already got 44 more cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a backup of the server started. And then we convert that into compressed and start doing this. Okay, I now have 6 more pieces of iron. I can do that. Throw the rest of this in here. Except for the cobble. Process another piece of iron. The goal is to have 8 pieces of iron to increase the creation rate of cobblestone. In fact, hold on, let's see here. What is the fastest way to make iron? So there's a 20% chance with gravel and a string mesh, 22% chance with gravel and a flint mesh, 24 with an iron stiffened mesh, and 20% with string and a dust, 22 with dust and flint, 24 with iron and dust. And with sand, we got 20. So basically anything other than a diamond stiffened mesh, with iron stiffened mesh being the best way to get iron. I might invest this 4 iron in that first then. Because an iron stiffened mesh will get us more iron faster. We're gonna hang on to the flint stiffened mesh though. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. Okay. And go. This is supposed to be the highest rate of iron gathering. And we got 15 iron. I should probably have the iron down here so you can see when I'm gathering it. Drop the rest of that off in here, because I don't care about it. Whoop. And almost just like that, I've almost entirely replaced all the iron I used. See, things are going a lot faster now. Now that I'm no longer doing the tree thing and I'm just working with cobblestone, things move a lot faster. And things will move even faster when I can upgrade the cobble generator. Move that down here. There's 3 more pieces of iron. Which makes us 1 piece of iron short from completing that. I have been shaking my legs like a madman. My RLS is going crazy right now. For those who don't know what RLS is, it stands for Restless Leg Syndrome. There's our last piece of iron. But I do need to make a pickaxe. In order to pick up the cobblestone generator, I need a pickaxe. Okay, and pick you up. And crafting table. And place. Boop, 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 boop. And just like that, we're suddenly producing so much cobblestone. Gonna wait for a stack of 63, and I'm gonna make 7 more compressed. Because what we need to be working on next is going to be making... Actually, what should we work on next? I assume we'll probably want to work on maybe making... I actually don't know what we should work on next. Probably getting redstone and being able to create item conduits. That'll be the next step. So let's do that. So to get... Oh, right, I can't do that. To get redstone, I need dust, but... What level of sieve do I need to be using? Iron stiffened mesh on compressed dust will get me a 5% chance. So I've got an iron stiffened mesh and I've got the ability to create dust. So that's the next plan, is to get redstone. How long do I normally stream for? If it's a regular stream, like the ones that I play with CPQ, who is Duana, by the way. If it's one of those streams, it's usually about 2 hours, maybe 3 if we're both really into it. If I'm by myself, there's no technically a limit to how long I'll stream. Though I try to stream for at least 2 hours at a time. Like that's my minimum is 2 hours at a time. I will stream longer if I've got more time. Like tonight, there's probably a good chance that I'm probably going to stream until 10 o'clock my time, which is like another half hour. So that gives you a decent kind of idea of how long the stream's going to be. Okay, so we got 3 redstone. That's not great, but it's not terrible either. Once I have enough iron too, I'm going to make 2 buckets, and we're gonna start making more cobblestone generators. So my next task will oh, hey, Sir Rod Plays, welcome out to the stream. The next task will probably be trying to get toward automation of all this stuff, which means I need auto hammer. I need diamond first off, which means I need to get the iron stiffened mesh and the gravel to get diamonds. Then I can make an auto hammer with iron and diamond, and I need to be able to produce power for that, which the fastest way to do that is going to be with a magmatic generator, which is going to require lava anyway. So I just need to, I need to do a shit ton of resource gathering at this point. That's what I need to be doing. Just in general, I need to be doing some resource gathering. Sorry, I'm organizing my chests right now. Okay. So that's that, and now I can start processing more iron. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of cobblestone in that time that it took me to do all that organization. And see, this is the true essence of automation, is in the time that it takes me to do stuff. Right, I'm going to bed. I'll have to try to sleep. I'll probably end up back here on Discord, so speak soon. All right, see you later, Daniel. Oops, screw that up. Okay, so the first goal should be getting, I guess, just more resources. If I can get diamond quickly, that would be nice. So I'll do gravel, and then I'll try to get diamond. Because if I can make a diamond stiffened mesh, then I'm pretty good. Like, I won't be able to get iron from diamond stiffened mesh, but I'll be able to get some of my heavier resources like gold and redstone better from diamond than I will from anything else. In theory, I should be able to get diamond this way. It's just a really low chance. Honestly, an auto sieve would be a lot easier to make and a lot more useful given my current situation. I might try to make that really quick first. Because an auto sieve would be able to do this part without me and just produce items while I worked on other things. There's a couple of things I need to do. First and foremost, one of the biggest things I need to do, like as soon as I get, I do have diamonds. I got 3 diamonds from that. I need to create an auto sieve, and I need to create power generation. Now, the fastest, cheapest form of power generation is going to be a furnace generator, which is just a machine block, which is redstone and iron, which I need to get a shit ton more redstone if I want to actually make what I want to make. That's what this is really coming down to is... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's do iron. Well, if I'm going to do redstone, then I need to be making a lot of dust. Let's see here. I want to do this. Bam. 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 Okay, so I've got 5 left over. But now I've got plenty of hammers for hammering out the rest of this. And that. Yep. Perfect. There's literally just enough to make a block. Or just enough to make an even number of them. My grave is still down there. The one that has like all those extra things. I could go get it. I've got enough string. I could just make some climbing rope and fall down there and get it. This has definitely got some repeats in it. Like this playlist has repeated several songs at this point. I can't remember. I think it's only got like an hour or 2 hours worth of music anyway, but there shouldn't have been this many repeats. But whatever. I'm always happy to listen to some hyper potions, so I'm not too worried about that. I almost wonder if it would be faster just to type in the compressed gravel. If I type in the word compressed, I bet I'd find this stuff fast. And I can just click and go. About to send a sketch. Alright. I need food. Paladin needs food badly. Send it, do you like? Let's check. Interesting. Interesting choice with the face. You made the dots more like a Buddhist monk set of dots rather than like the eyes, which is an interesting concept. And you're a big fan of the one shoulder like pauldron. I've noticed that. It's interesting. It's cool. It's not what I would have gone with myself, but that does not mean by any means that it is bad. It's pretty cool. Let's get some redstone. Or try to, at least. One arm was bigger than the other, so I pulled out my old box of tricks. Hey, that's one way to do it, dude. That's a really clever way of making one arm seem less bigger than the other, is to like put a pauldron on it. See, it'll be much nicer with this part of the process. Want me to color, or do you want something else? You can color it. It'd be interesting to see the color scheme on it. Making a lot of iron in this way, which is good. I'll need gold as well, so I need to... The biggest things I need to be working on right now are copper, iron, and gold as far as... Give it a second. Sometimes Minecraft just has to think for a minute. It'll come back to us in a second. Or it'll crash. It's one or the other. There it is. There we go, Minecraft. Good job. Good job, Minecraft. Good job. Yep. Bam. Yep. Bam. Yep. Bam. Yep. Bam. So, iron. We're producing a lot of iron, which is really nice. I also need gold, and I also need copper, which I don't think I'm making out of the iron stiffened mesh. Yeah, I think I stopped making copper when I started making it in iron stiffened mesh. I need copper to make the low voltage wire and connectors, because medium voltage requires electrum, and I don't think I'm anywhere near that. MV wire is Yeah, electrum. An electrum you have to make in like a cast or with a, like metal pressing electrum ingots. And you can make electrum grit by combining silver grit and gold dust. But then to get those you need a crusher or a sag mill or any of these things to make that stuff. And at the end of the day, it's much easier just to make a smeltery. Let's see here. So then we're probably going to turn this really quick back to the flint stiffened mesh, because I believe the flint stiffened mesh still gave copper. If I want to make LV connectors and wires, let's see here. I need copper, and copper ingots can be made by smelting, or chunks, or pieces are gained from a sieve using a string mesh or a flint mesh. From any of the 3 sievables. So with that being said, we'll probably just do it with gravel because that's the easiest to do with the least amount of effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a full 9. If we can do a full 9, then we can do a full 64 of something and get a lot of material. And now we watch the world slowly turn into a tiny block below us as the chunk grid forms around me. That's the sun down there, by the way, if you were wondering. That is indeed the sun. It is nighttime, so the sun is beneath us. The biggest problem that they made with this mod pack is that the compressed hammer cannot vein mine compressed cobblestone. Or any of the compressed ores. You have to do the compressed stuff piece by piece. Which would technically make the process fastest to not use compressed at all when it comes to the hammer, but to place all of the blocks out and then vein mine it very rapidly. And then after you vein mine it, compress it and then use a heavy sieve because that's faster unless you have over 9 sieves. Which I've got 9 sieves, so it's the exact same, but I only have to have the 1 mesh, so it's all the same. Just with less resources required for like meshes and stuff. I should probably be making more lava. See, this is how an operations manager plays Minecraft. There we go, getting that sick copper ore back. Don't get me wrong, I still need a lot of iron, but I'll always need iron. Like, even in the point in the game where I'm at in my other game, where I'm like, you know, leaps and bounds further away from doing this, I still need iron. I'm still like, that is the most used resource of mine in the other game, is iron. Wonder how quickly I can make an alloy smelter and start getting steel. Because if I can do that, I can make an auto heavy sieve. And that'll be even faster than a regular sieve, than a regular auto sieve. It'll be the same speed as 9 auto sieves. I need a crusher first, and then an alloy smelter to make enough to make the actual steel. But steel would be handy. I also, at some point, eventually need to make a coal oven so I can actually get creosote oil. Honestly, I forgot I was holding the right-click button during this. My fingers just... my hand has not moved, and I've just been sitting here. So 16 from that, plus another 4. Got another 5 gold. This is the big one. I got 13 copper, which is more than enough copper to do what I need. I do still need to get redstone though, so now that I've got enough copper, while I'm letting the copper smelt, we're gonna shift production back over to redstone, because while I've got 13 redstone, I think that might be enough to get me technically started, but I'm gonna need more. Let's see here. What does a crusher need? Crusher needs... Okay, so I need to make a an atomic reconstructor first, which is 4 iron plus... Okay, I need to make a black quartz, so I need to... Okay. Double crusher. Interesting. But anyway, I need copper first. I should probably make a couple more furnaces. That would actually be faster than what I'm doing currently. Let's just make 3 furnaces for now. Bam and bam, and I'll do iron in this one and gold in the top. Go ahead and grab my gold out of here, wherever it went. I was like, I know it's around here somewhere. So I got copper, iron, and gold, which are like the 3 metals that I actually need crafted right now. The rest of it's fine. It's about 10 o'clock, so I think I might call it a night here. I might stream this world again soon. I might just do some resource gathering on my own and then come back whenever I can actually make some stuff. Just so we'll have the resources to like very rapidly move up from what we're doing. Because currently, right now, all we're currently working on is just getting power generation. And then after we get power generation, I need to make a energy. What is it called again? Ah, it's in Resonant Ender, I think, or Ender IO. This thing, capacitor bank. A regular basic capacitor bank will be a basic capacitor, a block of redstone. So I need to make... I can make that. I think I can make that. So I need 4 of those. So that's 1, 2. So that's 8 redstone plus another 9. So that's 18. That's 17 redstone that I would need just to make the capacitor. And that's before... Yeah, I've only got 13. So I can't make that quite just yet, but we're getting close. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I've been Paladin. This has been Minecraft Sky Factory 3. Keep wanting to call it Skyblock. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.